Hi everyone, Trina here. So after I dropped the whole zombie terrible apocalypse world, I thought that I would share with you guys something a little bit more positive and a little bit more uplifting. And that would be The Sacred Journey to Atlantis. And this is a beautiful book. And again, it's in strong reference to the Ascended Masters. And the very beginning, it says, "Come to the edge," he said. They said, "But we are afraid." "Come to the edge," he said. They came. He pushed, and they flew. Julian Apollinaire. So we came here to be pushed to the edge so we can fly. And this is also what I've always been shown, that we came here to activate and to be something that nobody else could ever imagine, that we would do something that had never been done before. So I was told this over and over again. So in the beginning of this, they give a dedication. And the dedication to the sacred journey to Atlantis says this: "This book is dedicated to the 144,000 Starseeds who have journeyed to Earth to reclaim their power and serve in the light of our most radiant one. These Starseeds are of the highest vibrations and are destined to surpass all previous expectations deemed possibly by the third and fourth dimensional beings. As humans are transformed into the fifth kingdom and dimension, these wayshowers will lead the masses to greater truths and establish the kingdom of light and love, which will testify to the oneness of God. The ones here right now are trying to get ready to fight God. We are the ones here to prove it. So their journeys will unmask the ancient wisdom of Atlantis." This is us remembering what we are right now. "And they will encompass the unveiling of the mysteries that have been hidden for over 10,000 years. This dedication was transmitted by Master Kuthumi. Then, the apocalypse. The apocalypse implies revelation. It means a vision of things that were, are, and are yet to come. Some have written that St. John the Apostle, who is recorded to have been the Ascended Master Kuthumi in a former embodiment, was directed by the office of the Christ to record the vision that Christ is the one who is destined to return to the earth. He was guided to instruct the elders of 7 churches of Asia Minor of this occurrence and record his visions of what was and what is yet to come. The message in the apocalypse provides hope with clear understanding that victory will only be attained through struggle. 2 passages from the apocalypse are especially interesting as they speak of the 144,000, since Master Kuthumi, El Morey, and Delphor dedicated this book to this group. We feel these passages are of interest. Chapter 7 of the Apocalypse. The number that we were marked with the seal of the living God. I was told that I was sealed. I literally was told that once because something profound happened to me and I could not explain it, and I couldn't understand how I didn't get hurt, and I literally heard, "My child, you have been sealed." And I was like, okay, but I really didn't understand what that meant. And what happened was I was working with a client, and wow, he had a lot of personalities. And while going through these and having him remove and get rid of some of these things, apparently one came after me on the way home. So I was literally taking him to his home, and some black mass came out of the freeway, and we literally saw it come straight at me, like traveling on the concrete. And right before it got to my car, it came above and like went up my hood and went straight into the glass, straight at my face. And it hit so hard, it broke my windshield. And it was very interesting. I was like, what the heck? And we were freaking out. And I said, did you see that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, what was that? He goes, that was one of mine. I was like, oh geez. And then I said, I just heard that I was sealed. He goes, yeah, man, that thing bounced off you like it was like hit a brick wall. And I looked up at my broken windshield, and literally right where my third eye was a sign of a cross. Literally in the glass. It was crazy weird. So this being sealed, I'm pretty sure is some kind of like supernatural protection that you've been given through doing works, good works. It's somehow, I don't know, it's the sword and the helmet and the shield, the armor of God. That's my understanding of what it is. So the number that were marked with the seal of the living God. After this I saw 4 angels standing in the 4 corners of the earth, holding fast the 4 winds of the earth, that no wind should blow over the earth, or over the sea, or upon any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the rising of the sun, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, who had in their power to harm the earth and the sea, saying, do not harm the earth or the sea or the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Whoa. Okay. I haven't read this before, guys. Okay. So I read the prelogue, and I was like, oh, I'm going to read the Starseeds, and I was going to read you the Apocalypse, but I stopped there. So here we go. I'm reading this new with you. So I heard the number of those who were sealed. 144,000 are sealed out of every tribe of the children of Israel. 5 of the tribe of Judah, 12,000 sealed of the tribe of Reuben, 12,000 sealed of the tribe of Gad, 12,000, 6 of the tribe of Aser, A-S-E-R, 12,000 of the tribe of Manasseh, 12,000, 7 of the tribe of Simeon, 12,000 of the tribe of Levi, 12,000 of the tribe of Issachar, and 12,000, 8 of the tribe of Zebulun, 12,000 of the tribe of Joseph, 12,000 of the tribe of Benjamin, 12,000 sealed. After I saw a great multitude which no man could number out of all the nations and the tribes and the peoples and the tongues, standing before the throne, before the Lamb, clothed in white robes, with palms in their hands. 10 they cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation belongs to our God who sits upon the throne, and to the Lamb. 11 and all the angels were standing around the throne, and the elders and the 4 living creatures. They fell on their faces before the throne and worshipped God. 12 saying, Amen. Blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and strength to our God forever and ever. Amen. 13 And one of the elders spoke and said to me, those who are clothed in the white robes, who are they? And whence have they come? 14 And I said to him, my Lord, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they who have come out of the great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. 15 Therefore they are before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple. and he who sits upon the throne will dwell with them. 16. They shall neither hunger nor thirst any more, neither shall the sun strike them, nor any heat. 17. For the Lamb who is in the midst of the throne will shepherd them, and will guide them to the fountain of the waters of life, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Chapter 14 of the Apocalypse. The Lamb and the Virgin who follow him. As I saw, and behold, the Lamb was standing up on Mount Sion, and with him 144,000, having his name and his name of the Father written upon their foreheads. 2. And I heard a voice from heaven like a voice of many waters, and like a voice of loud thunder. And a voice that I heard was of a harpist playing on their harps. And they were singing, and it was a new song before the throne, and before the 4 living creatures and the elders. No one could learn the song except for those, the 144,000, who have been purchased from the earth. Who have been purchased from the earth? These are they who have not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These follow the Lamb wherever he goes, and these were purchased from among the men. First fruits unto God, unto the Lamb. 5 in their mouth there was found no lie. They are without blemish. See, and again, I hear the warning. They who have been purchased. So if some being comes down into the sky and you see Jerusalem, the new Jerusalem, show up, and these people say, I am God and I come here to save you, and come into the new Jerusalem, and this is yada, 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 I would say, oh, greatest deception on earth. You're looking at it. Will you be able to see the truth? Because anything of this world, you got to understand what you're dealing with. You need to understand this is based on an image of that which is real. So if you go into an image, you're going into a copy, a replica, a false idol. False idol, miss the mark. You're in sin. It's like you do it, you choose it. So you got to be really careful what you buy into. You got to really use your own discernment. And I would say, for what I've come to and all this, it's like, boy, when my time comes, I'm going mission self. I'm going to find the highest part of me that I can find, because that's going to be your strongest asset. Is you. The oversoul that's connected to God, that is you. Go there. Go there. Don't go to anything else outside of you. You must go to yourself. Find your source, essence of you. Go to yourself. The truth shall set you free, and that is when you know thyself. So always remember that. This is the mission. It's to remember that what you are. Not to be deceived or distracted by the things that want your spark. So, okay. So that was, to me, one of the most beautiful things is we did come to the edge. We are afraid, and we will be tested, and it might be tough, but we will be pushed, and from that we will fly. And I've seen this over and over and over again. We came here at a crazy time to do a crazy mission, and many wanted to do this, and this is why we're here. So fear not. We win this through our mind. It's not by violence. It's not by protest. It's not by force. It's through the laws of God, Creator, operating benevolently and in truth and in love. And we are here to reestablish the laws of man, and to get rid of the ways of human. So we're reconnecting to the true higher selves of what man was originally intended to be. And that true man walked with God and walked amongst the angels and was one with God. So this is what we're doing, and this is why we came. And through that reconnection to yourself, we reconnect the earth to her true self, which I'm pretty sure that our earth, her soul construct might be of Tiamat. And Tiamat, her oversoul, is connected to the cosmic mother of all creation. So it's beautiful when you get into the higher templates of where the smaller fractals are birthed from, just like we are. We are fractals birthed from our oversoul, higher self. So, Starseeds, we came here to do this and to wake up, and many of us, through doing this, we're going to be free, and our freedom will free many others. So we are the way showers, and this comes through Christ, the Christ activating in us. So this is truly was a gift that was given to us to reconnect our genetics. And through that reconnection, the Christ that is our salvation, because of this, we were able to reconnect to our genetics, and through this reconnection, this is your salvation. So in essence, it's true. No one gets to the Father unless they go through the Son, and the Son is the Christos that's within you, and when you activate it, you become connected again to your oversoul in your super consciousness, which is connected straight to the true creation. So this is what we're doing, and this is why we're doing it, and it is going to be amazing, because we're going to do something that's never been done before. So it is the most important work that we will ever do in this part of our soul's evolution. So I love you guys. I just had to bring forth something a little bit more positive, because zombie dreams and all that stuff kind of is a dark reality. But it is a part of this reality, and we need to be aware of that, so you can try to avoid it if that's what you choose to do. So with that, a little warning mixed in with a little hope. So I love y'all. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you may be, and I love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.